We have a special whatnot today. We're doing a midweek art market. So this is a chance. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome, welcome. Little Miss Crafty, thank you so much. You're really sweet. This is a special, it's my artwork that has been piling up. I sell it in the store that I'm in my town. It's called the Gift Shop. I sell it there, but they've bought so many pieces from me already, and they've had the opportunity to purchase some of these. And then after the season is done, I take them all out. I bring them back home with me. I store them upstairs. And I went to look for something yesterday or the day before. I don't remember when it was. I think it was the day before. And in my next Connie Lines and Designs summer release, I went to look for something because I knew I painted it once before. And so I went to look for it and I thought, why am I hanging on to all these? Why am I shoving them in a box and shuffling them upstairs all the time and pushing them around? Why don't I have a sale and see if anybody wants them? It's kind of like a teenager going on, their first dance. So they walk into the dance, the school dance, and they don't know if anybody's going to want to dance with them. So it's kind of the same thing. I'm a little nervous and excited at the same time. I have all of my artwork that I found that it's just on scrap boards. So it's just a little scrap board. Some of them are gallery frames that I found at the thrift store. Some of them are frames that I put a hardboard behind them. And so they're they're unique. You're not going to find them again. Even if I made a rice paper out of them, and some of them you will recognize that I do have a Connie Lines and Designs rice paper. Thank you, April. And you may recognize them, but this is the original. This is what I did to create that rice paper. So without further ado, do you want to get started? I have one that I'm going to do for right now. I know I have just a few pre-bids and we'll get to them in a little bit. I'm going to pin at this item. This is the hand painted. These are orange, kind of orangish, reddish, purplish poppies. Thank you, April. And then it has this cute little bee up there. So that is a very, what do I want to call it? Loose painting. This is when I was first learning how to paint loose and I was painting my butterflies. You're going to see that they got better over time. But this is one of the first ones that I did. So we're going to start this auction out. I'm starting it out at $8. I don't know if that's a good price, but that's where I'm starting it. So here it is, hand painted orange poppies with bee. Anyone interested in this one? All right, Lynn Rusty. She's interested in this one. You know, I did this once. It was when it was on Facebook and I had, thank you, Lynn Rusty. It was on Facebook and I had numbers on them and then I sold on Facebook and then I had to invoice everyone afterwards. Oh my gosh. What a lot of work that was. So this is so much easier. If I don't sell some of these, I will put them up on my website for those who are joining me on Facebook right now and don't have whatnot. I will, if there's any left, I will put them out there. So thank you, Lynn Rusty. Let's try something else. Here is, this one is, I don't know how I know if there's a pre-bid on it because I'm not going into my pre-bids, but, oh. So Your artwork is truly amazing. Beautiful pieces. Thank you, Little Miss Crafty. April shared the show. You guys are the best. Thanks everyone for joining. This one is on a gallery frame. I didn't take the stickers off of the back side. I can do that before I ship it. And it's just a little gallery frame. It had probably something else on here. I painted this little bee with some white little flowers and these little eucalyptus. Do they look like eucalyptus? That's what I wanted them to be. So we're going to start this auction out, starting out at $8. I can tell you how big this is. Little Little Miss Vintage. I can't, Mimi's Vintage. This one is 7x5, so this is a 5x7. Mimi's Vintage, you got it. Thank you so much. Okay. Now I have this one. So that's my loose bee. He's getting a little bit better. And then here's my loose flowers that I painted. And let's check him out. I started them all at kind of the same price. It was depending on the size of them. My tape measure no longer, this button doesn't work. 6x6. So it is a 6x6. It's on a board that has a little hanger on it. So this was a frame that I obviously thrifted and then I painted it with something else. So we're gonna start this one out. It's starting out at $8. $8 for this one. Hello, Inez. Hello. Thank you. Welcome for joining. Thank you for joining. Not welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. Anyone up for this one? Lynn Rusty. These are, if you have a booth too, you can just take them and set them up in your booth, or you can put them in your home. Lynn Rusty, you got it, Lynn Rusty. I'll put that with your other one. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's go to one. Here's this little guy. So he's pretty sweet. He is not hand painted. He is a piece of rice paper. I was testing him, but he is decoupaged onto that board back there, and he is in a frame with an easel on it. Let me pin him so you can see this one. Okay, he's starting out at $4. He is decoupage paper. Let's see how big he is. He's 4x5.5. So he's a 4x5.5 little artwork. All right, thank you for purchasing one of the t-shirts, guys. Yep, she got it. It's in the buy it now. So there's a lot of things in the buy it now if you want to go ahead and grab anything in there. And this one is going to start out at $4. So this little bee in a frame, this is rice paper. It's my original painting, but it's on rice paper. So if there's anyone interested in this one, we'll get him running. All right, thank you so much for looking at him. Now, let's grab this one. So he is on a gallery frame, I should say, painted with golden ticket on the outsides. This is a decoupaged napkin on there. And then that is my bee that I painted on top of the napkin. Thanks everyone for joining. Welcome in, welcome. So he's a very loose painting bee and he's super cute. I like him. I was getting the hang of it. He's starting out at $8. This one is going. Haley is winning. Karen's going after him. Or Karahara. I can't see the name. Haley, She's going in there. All right. She gonna take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cara Haley. He is really cute. I was getting better at my bees. All right, let's unpin that. So we're gonna go to some of the pre-bids now. So I have 40, that's a pre-bid, which is, okay, this one right here. This is a scrap board. It is 5.5 by 5.5. So it's a square 5.5 by 5.5 square board. It's some loose roses on a blue background with a little fern leaf on there. This is all hand painted by me. This one I actually just did for art camp. So this one's pretty new. All right, looks like Lynn Rusty is taking this one. She's grabbing this one for $8. Thank you, Lynn Rusty. This is a good deal, guys. These are originals, original paintings. Lynn Rusty, you got it. You're going to have yourself a collection. All right, let's do number 33. So this is also the same size board, and it's just one single little daffodil on there. And he is starting out at $6. He's pretty simple. Lynn Rusty, she's wanting this one as well. Anyone else interested in this one? Lynn Rusty is winning. All right, she's gonna take. Oh, we got Mimi's Vintage is going after it. Lynn Rusty wants it. Look at that daffodil on there. This is a new one also. Lynn Rusty is winning. All right, Lynn Rusty, you just got yourself a hand painted daffodil. All right, 28. That is a pink floral. This one I just did. I did notice that I didn't sign it, so I will sign it before I send it out to you. This one I just did for a paint class that we had. Actually, it goes this way. For a paint class we just had last week. So I had to paint a couple samples. We were painting on big canvas and I had to paint a couple samples. So I did that so they could see some color differences. So here's this one. It is a 5.5 by 5.5. It's going to start out at the $8. Mimi's Vintage, she's winning this one. I will sign it before I send it out. Mimi's Vintage. She's wanting this one. It is really, really pretty. Mimi's Vintage, you got it, girl. Okay. That's that one. Now let's go to 24. So this one, if you notice, this is one of my rice papers. This is, you can purchase the rice paper. So this is 12 by 11.5. So almost square, but 12 by 11.5. And this is called Mom's House. I painted this one for my last year's summer release. My mom always wanted a yellow house. And I always like a porch on the front of the house. So, of course, I had to paint Mom's house yellow, give me a front porch, and then I'm a hollyhock girl. And so I painted some hollyhocks in the front there. This one is a rice paper. So if you have seen my rice paper, you'll know that you can purchase this one in a rice paper. So this is a large one. This is 12 by almost 12. Lynn Rusty, she's winning this one. She wants Mom's house. Look at it. It's so cute. Just putting this up in your house, it's going to have a little bit of whimsy on it. It is just on a scrap board. All right, Lynn Rusty, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for buying mom's house. That was 24. Now we have 25. I did have a couple items in here before I decided to do the art show. So I kept them in here. But this is a JRV bicycle stencil. I am no longer selling the JRV. They are no longer selling them themselves. So I'm trying to clean out some inventory. So we're going to start this auction out. It's starting out at $6, guys. Piper's mom, she's winning this one. This is a JRV stencil, brand new in the package. Brenda, she's wanting this one. All right, Brenda, she's going after it. Brenda, you got it, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the yellow treasure box. This one is only hand painted in, oops, that closes fast. In the color honey. This is a JRV paint. So this is a JRV cottage color in honey. And then I put an IOD transfer on here. I believe that's Saint Germain. So I did hand paint this, but just the paint. All right. So this one is going to start. It is 8 by 4. It is 8 by 4. I didn't measure the height. By 4. 8 by 4 by 4. So it's a nice little box, already painted up for you. Lynn Pie is winning this one. Lynn, you're going to grab this one. And it is, you can just stick some flowers in there, left the lid open a little bit. Lynn is winning this one. She's going to get herself a really pretty box. All right, Lynn, you got it. Thank you. Okay, that's it for my pre-bids. Let's go back to a few of these. I'm going to give you one of my favorites. So I can tell you that this is the one I was looking for. I knew I had it. It is on a canvas. It's on a really good, sturdy canvas. These canvases cost a little bit more in the art stores if you've ever, oh, this is the 6. I lost its little tag. Here it is. All right. So here it is right here. Its size is 6 by 6. And I just showed the picture of it to myself. So let's let's pin that item. So this is a 6 by 6. It is a very loose painting of some coneflowers with that little bee on there. I absolutely love this one. It's the one I was looking for. And it's going to start out at $8. So here's this. It's on a thicker canvas. It's a very nice canvas, very sturdy. Lynn Rusty, she's going after it. Karen wants in there. Lynn Rusty, Brenda wants in there. Karen, she's getting in there. It's so good. Look at him. He's so cute. Karen is getting there. She's winning it. Karen, you got it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's grab another one. Let's grab a bicycle stencil. Let's see, what number is that? I'm gonna grab that number off of there. So I have another bicycle stencil. I have quite a few stencils. So it's starting out at $6. Anyone else want a bicycle stencil? It is, yes, it looks like Kay Mitchell. She's wanting this stencil. There's really good deal, like a really good deal of getting these stencils on here. Kay, Michael, you got it. Let me grab my little sticky. I have a wheelbarrow. Do I have another wheelbarrow? Yes, I have two wheelbarrows. So we're gonna start this one out. $6 for this JRV wheelbarrow stencil. If you want this one, it is fall. There is some pumpkins in there. Anyone interested in this wheelbarrow one? All right. Thanks for looking, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to some of our paintings. So, way back when I started, I painted girls. Oops. I painted girls. And this girl, she's so cute. She's hand painted on a frame. I just took a hardboard and put it in there. And then I painted over top of the hardboard. I painted the entire frame and it gave her those blue sunglasses. She's just a sweet little pop of color. And she is 9 by 8. 9 by 8 size. And this is a heavy duty frame. So let's start this auction out. She's starting out at $10, guys. $10 for this little sweet summer girl, Lynn Rusty. She's going after her. She's from way back a long time ago. And she's been in my stash floating around for a long time. Thank you, Lynn Rusty. She's floated around for a really long time. Let's find something else that floated around for a really long time. Him. A little chickadee. I painted lots of these, lots and lots of these, and sold them at the gift shop. So he's painted on just a trim board that had some goofy ridges on the backside. And he is 6 by 6. That is the size of this scrap board. He is a chickadee. He's starting out at $8. Chickadee in blossoms. And he's this cute little chickadee. If you need a Mother's Day present, moms are always loving their chickadees. They like to watch them on their feeders. So thanks for looking at this, guys. This one is sweet. Um, okay. So this one is from a really long time ago. A really long time ago. And I've just been kicking it around in my stash. My dad sold Schwinn bicycles. My dad was a bar owner and he was a bike shop owner. So he had the bike shop at the bar. So it was a bike shop slash bar. So you could bring your bike in and have it serviced or buy a bike. And then you could go over and have a drink. So he sold Schwinn bicycles. So my dad sold these Schwinn bicycles with the baskets on them. So this is from way long time ago when I was first dabbling in paint, trying to figure out how to paint a Schwinn bicycle. So I painted this one. It's on a very ornate frame. The frame is cool in itself. It is 10 by 8.5. So that's the outside of the ornate frame, but the frame is painted, the bicycle is hand painted, and it's from a way long time ago. So we're gonna start this auction out at $8. Brenda, she's wanting this little Schwinn bike. Isn't it so cute? It just brighten up any little space that you have. And it's got quite the story. But I can't keep them all. I can't. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, thank you. All right. I have another one of these. Let's do number 2. Oh, that's why. 27. Okay. Here is, you don't want that side. Here's a hand painted bee with a coneflower. Thank you, Kay Mitchell, for the bicycle stencil payment. I appreciate you. All right. Very sweet, said Lazy Man's Rest. Lazy Man's Rest. Very sweet. Thank you. I love that name. So here's a coneflower with a little bee. He is going to start out at $8. He's on a scrap board. We just painted these in art camp, 5.5 by 5.5. Anyone interested in this little scrap board? $8 for this little guy. All right. Anyone? Thanks for looking at that. I appreciate it. Okay. I know it's not Halloween, but I have a couple Halloween ones. This little kitty with a pumpkin, and then I have two of them. So I have this one that's next. So we're gonna do this one first. If anybody is interested in this little $6, $6 for Halloween right now. You want to get your jump on it? All right, Anthone with I can't. Antony, Antony. All right, with Chris. All right. All right. Thank you so much for that. Now we're going to do number two. Number two with the pumpkin having a little scary face. Whoops, let's start that auction at $6 for this one. Anyone want to grab this one? It's little pumpkin. Get your jump on your Halloween with a little Halloween painting. And a little kitty cat. Everyone likes a little kitty cat with pumpkins, right? All right. I need this sticker off of him. Okay. You might recognize this one from my rice paper. So this is the original to the rice paper that I did. And it measures 10 by 5 with a thick 1.5-inch frame. It is on a gallery frame. And this is the bird in the teacup. I think this paper might be retired, or if it isn't, it's going to be real soon. $12 for this one. This is the original that I made the rice paper with. The bird in the teacups. Brenda is winning that one. All right, Brenda, you're going to absolutely love all of your artwork. What are you going to do with it all? All right, Brenda. You and Lynn Rusty, you're going to have your houses, your walls full. Okay. Um, we have another one of these roses. This is a 5 by 5 for inspiration. Oh, it's going in your craft room, says Brenda. Excellent. All right, this one is starting out at $8. This is hand painted roses with the yellow background. This one is just brand new. I just painted this for art camp a couple weeks ago. All right, thanks for looking at that one, guys. Okay, here's another lady from a long time ago when I painted my ladies. I was following Anissa from Nissa Nat, and I was in her art class that she had, her online art class. And so she always painted ladies. So that's why I started painting ladies. This one is on a frame, and it's 10 by 8 on the outside. It is in a good frame. It has the cardboard here. It's painted right on the cardboard. She's a cute little girl in the summertime. We're gonna start this auction out, starting out at $8 for this one. Hand painted girl with this cute little bun. She's got some cute blonde hair. Lynn Rusty, she's going after that one. Look at that red pink frame matching those pink flowers. Lynn Rusty's winning that. You got it, Lynn Rusty. Little girl with the bun. Thank you so much. Let's switch a gear, and I have a book. 22. Way long time ago, I used to paint books, the covers of them. And this book is 8.5 by 5.5. It's from the library as a discard. And it pages are kind of yellow, not real yellow. I can see it says Helen Myers Final Sand. Not that that matters. Um, Copyright 2002. So here's this ship on this hand painted book. And then it goes around to the back side. The spine, it looks like that. So it looks like a sunset. And then there's the ship on there. So if you have a beach house, this would be really cute in your beach house. Brenda, she's got beach house. She wants this one. Look at that sweet ship. Brenda's going after this one. She likes it. So do I, Brenda. Thank you so much. You got a lot of originals, girl. Okay. Do I have any pre-bids? No, let's. All right, let's do another one of these guys. So this one is another hand painted flower, blue flower. It's on a 5 by 5. Starting out at $8 for this one, 5 by 5, hand painted blue flower on a scrap board. If you like blue, this one's for you. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. All right, thanks everyone for looking at that. We did that one. We did that one. Oh, so here's this big bicycle on this big frame. I'll be rich when you get rich. Yeah, Brenda. Don't hold your breath. 16 by 13. So this is painted on this frame. It's painted all the way to the outside of the frame. I need you to paint a steamboat. That's what I'm looking at now. A steamboat. Oh, yeah. A steamboat. All right. This is the hand painted bike. It is, yeah, I told you how big it was, but I can't even remember. I live on the river. Oh, okay. 16 by 13. I used to have a cottage on the river. Not that a steamboat could go down there, just kayaks. All right. This one's starting out at $14 for this one. It is a sweet Schwinn bicycle for my dad. Isn't it cute? The little yellow bicycle off the Mississippi. Okay, Lynn Rusty, she's winning this one. She's grabbing herself a Schwinn bicycle. So good, Lynn Rusty. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Here is a plaque just done with a few simple little flowers and some sprigs on there. It does have the hanger on the back. And this one is 43. And it's starting out at $8. Jen from hang on, I gotta read that. 14 by 5 for this one. Joan from Ginger Chick Rehab sent a message with all the viewers said, let Connie know that I watched her video. Joan from Ginger Chick Rehab sent a message with all the viewers said, let Connie know I watched her video. Thank you so much, Inez. That is so sweet. I'm glad. I'm glad that she watched them. I hope she enjoyed them. Thanks for looking at that, guys. Okay. A couple more bees. These are on really, really heavy wood. And they're a little bit bigger. They're 7 by 7. 7 by 7 for this one. There's a little loose painted bee. It's going to start out at $8 for this one. The little loose painted bee with the florals on them. Jan Welch, she's winning that one. All right, Jan. I'm so happy you got yourself in there in that one. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I also have the second one. If anybody else wants the second one, this one is painted just a little bit different. Jan Welch is winning this one as well. She wants a pair of them. So good. All right, Jan, I think you're going to get it. Thank you. All right. Let's look at this book. So this book is from a long time ago also, and it's heavy. It's, I don't even know what it is. I think it's Justice Supreme Court of Wisconsin. So it's a pretty thick book, and the spine is painted in that bohemian blue and copper. The back side is boho blue with a little old 57, and the front side has 3 painted roses on it. And this one is very heavy. It's going to start out at $8. And it is 6 by 9. 6 by 9 for this book right here. And you can use it for just the spine, or it has the pretty painted flowers on it. Thanks for looking at that, guys. All right. This guy is certainly a favorite of mine. I love this bright yellow color on him. He is on a gallery frame with a hook on the back side. That beautiful yellow color in the background of him. It is 9 by 6, 9 by 6 gallery frame with those white flowers and that yellow sky. He is stunning. Anyone interested? Jan is looking at this one. Look at that loose painted bee on that yellow sky. You wouldn't even think that he'd show up, but he certainly does. All right, Jan, thank you so much. Put that with your other 2. Thank you, thank you. All right, you guys are like cleaning me up here. Um, what else do I want to do? Oh, let's try him. So here's a bunny. I paint these bunnies quite often. I've taught in many classes how to paint these bunnies, but this one I happened to paint during art camp, and then I just stamped the word spring down the side of it. But he's so cute. So he is going to start out at $10. He is 11 by 7. An 11 by 7. So he's a little bit on the long side. He's finished out on this piece of grizzly gray soft maple. So it was a cupboard door or some type of cupboard door, some type of display door. And he's so cute. We're going to start him off. Anyone interested in this little spring bunny shelf sitter? All right, he's going. Perfect. All right, thanks for looking at that, guys. This one is just simple sweet. He was just a little something I was messing around with. He's $5 for this little tiny board. $5 for this one. He's just a simple little sweet painted tulip. Kind of whimsical looking. All right, guys, thanks for looking at that. I think we ran all them. I didn't run this one. So this was a plate holder and I put boards in there. And then I painted all three of the boards with a different bee in them. This one's long. And he is 23 inches tall and about 8 inches wide. 23 by 8. Let's start this auction out. He's starting out at $12, guys. He is super tall. If anyone is interested in anything in my buy it now, you can go grab anything right now. Inez is winning this one. Inez, you're getting yourself a little bee painting. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Inez, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's grab. I do have one more big one. So this is big. I don't know how I'm shipping all these. Hopefully I have some big boxes or 15 by 13. 15 by 13 gallery frame. It's probably just going to go in cardboard. 15 by 13 gallery frame. That's probably how I'm going to ship them. And we're going to start this auction. He's starting out at $12. 13 by 15. Hand painted pink flowers with this little bee on him. All right. Thanks for looking at this one, guys. He might have to go back to the gift shop and hang there for a season. Okay, guys, anyone interested in a stencil? Let's look at my stencils. How about, I didn't run this one. This one is a fall basket. Starts out at $6. $6 for this brand new JRV stencil. Anyone interested in this stencil? Can't get it to go right. There we go. All right. Lynn Rusty, she wants this one. Excellent, Lynn Rusty. Thank you so much for your bid. I appreciate that. All right, Inez. You got it. I think that's it. Oh, I do have a haunted house that I haven't ran for a while. These are JRV stencils. They no longer sell stencils like this. So I'm getting rid of my stash. $6 for this one. It is the Fall Cottage. Anyone interested in this stencil, the Fall Cottage? Kay Mitchell, she's wanting this one. It is really, really cute. I think it's really cute. Inez is going in there. She's wanting this one. Inez, you got it. I do have one more of those. Let's run the next one. And then they're gone. Starting out at $6. and then it's gone. Kay Mitchell, she's winning that. Kay Mitchell, she's wanting one of these. All right, Kay Mitchell, you're going to get it. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, guys, that was good. Is there anything anyone wants to see before I sign off? Okay. I think that's it. You guys, I ran everything that I have over here. I didn't run this little daffodil. I can do him quick. So it's another small little daffodil. He starts out at $6, just a simple little daffodil on a board, and he is 5 by 5 on a little 5 by 5 board. Sweet little daffodil. For spring, my daffodils are blooming right now. I absolutely love it. Lynn Rusty, she's wanting this one. All right, Lynn Rusty, you're going to grab this one. Thank you, Lynn Rusty. Otherwise, I think I ran everything. Yes, I did. I did. So I have a raid train coming up on Friday, and it's called Zero to Hero. And all right, Kay Mitchell purchased some Barbie cards. Yes, go in there and grab some Barbie cards. Let's do a sheet music book. We're going to do a flash sale. And we're going to put 50% off on these music books. These sheet music magazines. So this is a magazine and it's filled with sheet music. Oh, this one's got a lot of text in it, but there's so much sheet music in there for anybody that is a mixed media and journaling, a whole sheet music. This one is from 1988. You can cut them up and use them however you want. There's a flash sale going on right now, so they're 50% off. So that's $1.50 for this magazine sheet music, and you can cut them up however you want. I have quite a few of these. If you want to grab any, now's your chance to grab them. Grab them. And so I have a Zero to Hero raid train coming up on Friday. And my item that I'm doing is this duck, this wood duck. I cannot show you what he looks like finished, but trust me, he's good. So here he is in his natural state. He spent many days on the lake and somebody else's care. And then he wound up at the thrift store. I happened to be there when they put him on the shelf. I grabbed him as soon as he got there, and then he sat on my shelf for weeks. He just sat there, hanging out, looking at me, saying, "When are you going to do something with me?" So I finally did something with him. He's on my Zero to Hero raid train this Friday. I'm on at 2:50. It starts at noon, I think. The raid train does. And I'm on at 2:50 Central Time. And I have 10 minutes to sell him. 10 minutes. That's it. And that is the only thing I'm selling. One thing. This little duck. And yes, I did give him a name, but you can't hear the name and you can't see what he looks like until Friday at 2:50. So even if you don't want to buy this duck, come join me anyway. Come listen to his story cuz he sat on my shelf for a really really long time and he just sat there and looked at me and said, "Please, please, please, please." Okay. We need to raid someone. I don't know who's on here, but let's raid someone. Thank you everyone for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And so let's raid um let's raid Bree. Let's try it. Okay, going now. Thank you guys for watching.